Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Very peaceful music here. So took a while to get things all sorted. Yeah, I had some issues and finally got through them. So we're back for episode 2, day 2, I suppose, of our KCD playthrough. And let's just get into it. We left off, Henry and Hans Capon managed to get themselves in a little bit of a pickle as usual. Fortunately, they also managed to be slightly out of the way of disaster. Then Henry, being Henry, put us back into disaster. Then we ran around, died a couple times, had to reload. What else did we do? Oh yeah, almost died. So we got back injured, and the Herbwoman Bozhena, Bozhena, she helped us out, nursed us back to health, and we're a little bit too lucky. So that's where we're starting again today. So Hans is mostly recovered. We gotta get a little bit of extra. No. He's got a little bit of work. Henry's got a little bit of work. We need a little bit of rest before we can call ourselves in good health. Bushes can be a good place to hide, but you'll make noise while moving them. That's smart.
Indeed, good wife.
So I'm going to want to go to the exit save. Yes. Popped me back to the wrong save. Okay, so here we are, just before getting sleep. That is our next goal. We'll go ahead, sleep and save. And then yeah, let's get all the rest we can get. What's our health? Currently our health is at 100. Okay. You know what? 5 in the morning. Let's go for the full 12 hours. Oh, that's the wrong button. It's not escape. Escape is the opposite of what I wanted to do. Start is E. Okay, there we go. Get some nice, good middle of the night. Oh, can't sleep, Henry.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it.
Hello there.
Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
You can really see in this one
Where's
the
my
emotional
fucking
stress
sword?
that Henry's been going
You
through.
know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Who is this?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Sounds like Teresa's voice.
Were you having a nightmare?
But who is it?
I... Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that... night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Spantoth. Or my father. I mean, I feel like Espantoth is the revenge. The father's sword is the... Yes. His father is also the revenge part. His sword is really just because... Does he feel guilty or honor-bound to get it? Not sure. Espantoth is definitely the biggest threat. But his father is the most important thing to him, I'd say. But maybe it isn't. Maybe he's changed.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right.
And even then,
in
it's
the
hard to
end, all
do.
the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for
Isn't
many
it?
ailments.
Oh no,
And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is
Right,
on the
midnight
table.
was the
And I've
nightmare.
got something else for you too.
It's probably
Come along,
morning
and
time
we must
already.
save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Okay. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrades. List of perks can be opened by pressing P. Ooh, I like perk points. Any game that has perk point system, I appreciate. How are we doing? Right and ready to go? How do I go into third person mode? Is there an option for that? You as picture mode? Oh? I forget. Let me have a look at the controls. I mean, key bindings. Let's see. Oh. F1. Okay, you're looking a little bit better now that you've washed up there, Henry.
Nice one.
Oh, hush you. Okay, so anything else we've got left to do? Oh, right, let's P for perk points. So we are main level 6 after getting bumped down 10 levels from that definitely slightly unfortunate well, injury. Let's have a look. Charming man and opportunist. Uh Minimum level 6. Charming man means reputation increases 10% higher. Or if you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. And what do we get later? After killing an opponent in close combat, 10% more attack damage and faster stamina recovery for 30 seconds. That sounds useful. Memorable. Changes in your reputation, good or bad, spread more widely across the land and among different groups of people. Daunted Cavalier. If your charisma is higher than 20, your armor will be considered 15 higher. Oh my. That's interesting. Max out your charisma and it buffs your armor? Interesting. We have done KCD I, but that doesn't mean we need to exactly do the same thing. Oh, you could either choose Martin's or Rodzig's heritage. Heavy weapon shooting and scholarship. Or sword fighting, crafting, and survival from Martin. That's really cool how they're like exclusive. There's also criminal element exclusive with good natured. That'll be fun to look into all those perks. I don't think I'll grab either of these though. Reputation might be nice. Only 10% more? I think I'm gonna save that more for some of the more combat things that'll be on their way. Ooh, Nightcrawler looks cool. No negatives, that one. Okay, so we do have a perk for agility. Vitality, speech. All three of those, huh? Deft hands. The required agility for all weapons will be 2 lower. If you have a lower agility than the weapon requires, you will find it more difficult to fight with. Oh, in general, if you have a lower agility than what weapon requires, you'll find it more difficult to fight with. But if you have a higher agility, stamina consumption will drop. With this perk, you'll reach that state sooner. Okay. Featherweight fall damage is reduced by 30%. Well, fall damage actually is a decent thing in this game. But I think we should be able to get away with it. Interesting. There was no optimal weapon or technique. True mastery means knowing the strengths and weaknesses of each and choosing wisely, just as knowing the weaknesses and especially the strengths of oneself and using them to full potential. If you use a one-handed weapon without a shield, attacks will cost 20% less stamina, blocking will cost less stamina and be more effective, and it even works with the torch in your offhand. Huh. I am liking all of these agility perks. Never mind what I said earlier. We're gonna try agility. That sounds fun. I wonder if there is anything on, like, similar to the light armor. Both of those seem really good. Required for deft hands too. Oh. Required agility reduced by 5 overall. Interesting. Danger run? All of these new perks and abilities. Oh, that's going to be super fun. I do like deft hands. Maybe we should go with that one. What about... And on 8, both of these are good too. And then deft hands 2. That's gonna be a tough choice. Perk points are gained when? Oh, right. Each one probably requires 1 perk point. And, okay, so we don't have... Never mind. We only have 1 agility perk point to spend. We can't just spend them all in one place. Well, that's less than I thought. Thick-blooded would be valuable, but I think we should wait. I don't know. There's so many perks here. Energy will slowly replenish while doing alchemy, sharpening, blacksmithing, or playing dice. Huh. Cool. Not great. These vitality perks definitely don't look great. You don't overeat, get drunk, or starve for 3 consecutive days, stamina recovers 20% faster, and 10% more experience in the vitality stat. But if you overeat, get drunk, or starve, you'll lose the perk effect and need to reactivate it. Huh. Maybe we should intentionally try to keep a balanced diet so that when we get the perk, we'll have a head start. Because that actually sounds worthwhile. It's not something I grabbed in KCD 1, but the 10% more vitality experience sounds great. And 20% stamina regeneration? There's so many good things here. Oh, washing will cure 10 points of health. If you go to bed clean, you'll heal 25% faster while you sleep. Okay, they put way too many good perks in here. I need to really sort through all the perks. I probably am not going to put one in yet. Been selling weapons, armor, clothing in near perfect or perfect condition. 10% more money for them. Silver tongue, plus 4 speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to negotiate better prices. Add up to the mystic arts. Selling potions. Secondary, nothing in the secondary stats. We've got alchemy, we've got craftsmanship and drinking and horsemanship and houndmaster and, or no, not houndmaster, scholar, stealth, all these things. Bushman, 20 or 50% noise, less noise when walking in bushes. That could be useful. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they'll suffer penalties to their stats. It'll make it easier for you to defeat them conventionally. That's great. Oh my, there are so many good perks. How do you choose now? I guess you have to have a character idea in mind. Anyone who has any cool character ideas? I like the idea of agility. That's kind of what we were doing last game. But if you've got like some cool KCD character concepts or anything like that, go ahead and either leave it in the chat or leave it in the comments once the stream's posted. If you guys are watching this ahead of time, welcome everyone to you who aren't watching live. But yeah, so like if you got suggestions, please do leave in the comments because these things are so different than KCD 1, and I'm so excited for them. I'll be definitely looking at them a lot. So, even combat, swords. We got opening strike. Right. I suppose they removed all of the combos, didn't they? Oh no, the combos are just here. The combos aren't something that you learn, and instead you get cool new abilities with all of your weapons. Oh my, well, we have a lot to look at. Steadfast. Blocks cost 20% less stamina. Shield and weapon will wear 20% slower by blocking. Yeah, honestly, there are so many good perks here. I'm gonna have to put those on hold when I can think about them.
Up. Henry, come and join us.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
Ooh, I
The
wouldn't mind.
3rd time. What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Brutal cutthroats or mercenaries from Hungary?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground.
Okay.
Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena.
Ooh, got a recipe
This'll
too.
come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trosky Castle right away.
I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trosky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
And she packed us a lunch. Look at that. She's wonderful. And a little bit of coin for the road. He's so generous. What a sweet lady. We should definitely come back and repay her sometime. Welcome, Jane. Glad you were able to make it. Okay, it's fun to play with echoes. Wasn't that the place you're running from the guys earlier, though? Is that a scarecrow? Or is that a farmer? That is a farmer. Rancher. Not a farmer. Maybe both. It just collapsed in the grass. Fair enough. Looks like a nice day, huh? Looks like they finished off their lunch. Chased around by the dog.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanish of Lipa.
The rooster in the background.
Fucking shit!
Oh, wow.
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanish would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Oh, dang.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Yikes. Poor reception.
The fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Wash up. Poor guy.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Service is kind of slow today.
You're right. We're a pair of tramps. But we can't go back.
You're telling me?
It'd be a total disgrace.
Well, you'd get over it, but what about me? I wanted to use this expedition to show Uncle Hanush that I'm adult and ready to rule Perkstein. But now, there's no way we can go back now. Not in this state. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bozhena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Find better that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Can we wash our face first? We're still kind of filthy.
I'd be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard you talk about your captain.
Yeah, let's get cleaned up, thanks.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Our speech probably isn't great, huh?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go over well.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
I'm gonna say Ratai because that's where both of us came for.
Ratai? That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Bergov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
It seems like...
What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
What's the hold up?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trosky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Oh, come now.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not
don't give
so
you
fast.
really enough
It's
info
God's law.
to determine
Oratores,
how
the
he's
priests
going to say
who
it.
pray for us. Laboratores, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
What do you mean?
You're getting refill?
Innkeeper, a beer!
Alright, off we go. I got work to be doing.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sack.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
How's life treating you? Not too bad.
Oh.
I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in 2 to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
Supposed to go in here? Oh, it's dark. I should get some windows in there. I guess it's supposed to be a cool, dry place.
How are things at home? Calm down a bit?
Why, the celebration's all been done with. Everything's going well.
To success!
Oh yeah, don't we need to be talking to a couple of the people? I think there was someone, wasn't there? Something like some guests that were there for the purpose of, or that they were like attending the wedding or something. I think that's our next lead, right? Of course, we do need to work on this first. Okay, 3 left.
You chucked him into the water. No, like the river there.
No.
Innkeeper,
I doubt you
have
do,
you
eh?
got anything to eat?
And what can I get for you?
Okay. Got a little bit of work to do. It's not that bad. Two more to go.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
Oh, bother.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trosky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the
friend
open
we're
by the
supposed to get
pond.
invitations from?
Only a fool would do that.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now.
Oh, bother.
And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh.
That's not
I'll
the
give
best
you a piece of
way to
advice,
go about
pal.
it there.
If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
That's not going well.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh.
Go to hell!
Why did you do that? Slice him up!
No chance.
You leave me no choice.
Oh, bother.
Let him have it!
Ow.
A hit!
Why do you do
Yeah! Yeah!
You want to try? No chance.
Du verdammter Mistkerl!
Jeez.
Come on then.
There are so many of them.
You're no match for us.
I just don't have the stamina here.
Let him have it!
Jesus! I'm hit! You want to try me? Go with you, you scum!
Oh, jeez.
Wir werden dich ausnehmen! Show what you're made of!
This won't end well.
Hey, you're still up.
Nice hit.
You're here!
Aw, dang it. Ah.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
What the? You just punched out a guard.
Bastards!
Hans.
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak? Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Oh, that's got a lower reputation at the town, huh?
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory. This is a bad dream. You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Uh-oh.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that
Master Otto?
Hey! Go!
Shut up! Shut up, Hans.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding.
Please
I bid
don't,
you
Sir Hans.
farewell.
You are going to make our job infinitely harder.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Your friend's not forgiven you yet, Henry. Poor guy. Well, the achievement, this won't end well, and that was just the beginning. Oh bother, crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people, domestic animals, and disturb peaceful lives. If someone catches you committing a crime, they'll report you to the guards or engage in confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. Find more information about your reputation in the player card under the Reputation tab. It affects how people treat you. If someone dislikes you, they'll treat you kindly. If the merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they might not even talk to you. You can improve reputation by completing a task, make it worse by committing crimes, and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people. If you hurt or help one person, the others in the area will soon hear about it. Bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. There's a lot of crime going on in an area, and people will become more vigilant, arm themselves if there is a lot of more crime. They'll arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you! Do you have a moment?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Reputation lost? Really?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but
Then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Combat training. That's a good one to do there.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
That was a pleasant conversation. Thank you, Bara. Alright. That was quite the adventure there, huh? I'd love to find some. Okay. Do we have any? Yes. Our stuff wasn't taken. We'll definitely need to wash up though. Oh. Either tunic or gambeson. Let's go with the tunic for now. And a hood? Sure, we'll grab a hood. Definitely want to wash up, though. Suppose we'll also want to wash the gambeson. Yeah, gambeson's looking a little rough. Okay, so got a recipe for saber snaps. Nice. What else do we got here? Piercing arrows, a hunting sword. And reached a new level in speech just now? Not sure why. But hey, we're finally through the tutorial and now we're fairly free. I mean... Ooh, there's a very nice black horse over there. Alright, let's open up the map and see what we got here. Troskowitz. Quest tipster. Tipster. POI tipster. Lion's Crest. Another POI tipster. Troskowitz. Wedding party over there. Find out what happened to Mutt. Go and see Tomcat. That's a ways away. And over here, gain access to the wedding party with the help of the Miller Pretzel. Gracel? Radovan would be... I'd like to go with the blacksmith for sure. It's gonna be a little bit of a journey. Probably can't buy a horse, huh? And we got 0 groschen. Well, what a shame. Wow. Everything's a little ways away. Drying herbs. Fresh herbs spoil just like food, and their quality affects the quality of potions. If you dry them in the drying shed, they will not spoil. Wonder if fresh herbs or dried herbs are more valuable. Let's have a look at some more skills. In the player category, we're looking probably for regular old skills. Herbalism isn't one now. Good to know. I was just thinking about getting some skills with herbalism. That's not going to really help us out here, though. What do we have for alchemy skills? Art of Preservation. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. Enthusiast. While brewing potions, energy will slowly replenish. Nourishment will not decrease. And sell potions you brew for 30% more. Okay. Enthusiast sounds decent. But potion seller would probably be smarter. Raw foods and herbs you have spoil slower. I'm not sure what the spoiler rate of those are quite yet. Okay, this would allow you right away at level 8 to get 1 extra potion of the same quality. Poison Specialist. Purple Haze. Each potion or alcohol effect you have at one time, vitality increases by 1. Really? That's funny. Okay, so looks like we can't actually do a lot with these. I mean, unless we find somewhere to do alchemy.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Perhaps we can sell some potions for some cash. Oh. I see. Survival is what will, is what increases as we do this. They combine survival or herbalism with another skill? Let's have a look at that. Let's see. Survival. Ah, they put herbalism and hunting together, huh? On the poacher's trail. You can sell herbs, game, hide, and trophies for double the price. Oh, really? And Wanderer. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is. But the most, this perk will improve the quality of a bed to 50%. On higher quality beds, the perk will have no effect. Well, we're definitely going to grab On the Poacher's Trail. And flower power will be what? If you have more than 30 fresh or dried herbs, charisma will be counting as 2 more. If you cook, dry, or smoke unspoiled ingredient or food after processing it, it will have 100% condition. Does not apply to herbs as they always have 100% condition after drying, regardless of the perk. Okay. Bounty of the Wild, get fur, trophies, and selected cuts of meat and offal from killed game. Okay. Leg Day, collecting herbs, small amount of experience and strength skill. Leg Day still exists. Alright. That wouldn't be a bad idea then. Collecting an herb, you have a small chance to find an additional herb or a small treasure. Cool. Heart Seeker. If you hit your target in the chest, your shots will do 10% more damage. The effect will also apply when hitting from behind. Oh. That adds a little bit to combat skills, huh? Actually, while in the forest, your scent will be halved. Stamina will recover 15% faster. Strength, vitality, and agility increased by 1, and stealth increased by 2. Oh. Wired for Leshy 2 and Wildman. Okay. There's gonna be... Oh. How many perks do we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed that perk. I mean, selling herbs, game, that kind of stuff for double is decent, but there's a lot of good stuff later that we might need to grab. Like level 10, for example. We'll want Leg Day and probably Lucky Find. And then for level 12, we'll want both of those. I mean, we might want to grab some of this stuff. Wow. All of these are really good at the end here. Perhaps we want to save the survival perk points. Well, I might want to go back then. Combat Trading 1 Start Quest. Does it stop? Does it start after the conversation?
Can I ask about... How does he...
With his muscles. He rakes logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps
I guess we can get a little bit more info.
Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Wow. Sounds like a decent guy.
Oh, I just Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the
I guess
green.
she does have some extra
Just
info for
go
us.
down the hill. Once you
She's
see
so
the
nice.
walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'll catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Oh?
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
I'd rather not stand out too much. I could use armor.
What armor are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armor real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
Cool. Rather not stand out too much, or grab some armor.
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not
In
attract
this case,
attention.
this is probably a good
That's
idea.
a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Tailor Bartoszek would probably throw you out of the shop. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help you.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Wow, interesting.
I can see.
Okay, so that's what she decided to give us. That's interesting. So she saw that we were trying to be conspicuous, so she gave us a lockpick, thinking that we were into the crime part. I wonder what the other options gave.
I have no
let
money.
Let me know, guys. That'd be
Might
cool.
as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
We got 5 groschen. Thank you.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Alright. Well, she's been a great help.
Go. Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay. So, yeah, I will go ahead and pick some herbs. We should probably grab some proper clothes first. Right. They're gonna be dirty again. Good thing we grabbed some from the other guy. I'm glad that we still have our inventory. That's nice. We have 5 groschen, and we got a lockpick. Very useful. Okay, we will wash. And swap over to the tunic. Wash again. Okay. It's all good. Okay. Definitely need, if we can do some herbs, that would increase our survival skill. I'd like to do that. At least she gave us some more info. So, I mean, what did she say? We could steal some clothes if we needed to. What else did she tell us? This is player skill. Journal. Well, we can go see Tomcat and get some weapon training. That would be good. And getting into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith would be nice. I'd prefer the blacksmith over the miller. And suppose that's all we have for quests, at least. Well, we might find a couple things in the area. I wonder where the nearest place for alchemy is. Yeah, unfortunately, Sir Hans kind of left us high and dry. I really hope he doesn't get into any more trouble. For both of our sakes. Alright. Did I see something here? New codex entry.
Praise the Lord.
There's Bara. She's making money today, huh? Good for her. Takes a lot of guts to have that lifestyle. I respect that. Anything else here? Have we gotten the survival skill yet? Level 6, was it? Hopefully we can get survival skills quickly. What else can we do? I suppose there's quite a few directions we can go. Main story would be travel. Getting a horse, getting armor would be good. It'd probably be better, honestly, to start by just killing some bandits, and if we can find any, and taking any armor they've got on them. Maybe getting it patched up a bit by selling some of the other armor. That'd be a start. Yeah, last time we started KCD with quite a bit of herbalism skill. I think we got all the way up to 19. Probably not going to do all of that today. That's a little much. But we might go doing some herbalism for a while, so. What is this, General Merchant?
Lord be with you.
The tailor. Ah, a shop. Our first shop. Okay, so we've got our money and trader money here on the bottom. Value for the sell, the value for the buy, and sum of all items in your basket. Positive and negative. And then all the categories. Hold X to negotiate price. Pardon me. Same as last time. What kind of stuff would we be looking for? I wonder if we're looking for like armor value here. Welcome, Bob. Welcome, welcome. Got a lot of hats. Looks like he does pretty much just hats, because I'm not seeing not seeing any gambesons here. Oh, I see. No, it's just sorted by okay, it's just sorted by headings. Okay. We could actually get a decent gambeson, but that'll cost us 211. We don't have that much. And materials to sell, he's not going to accept much of anything. We could actually sell an armorer's kit for 73 and a tailor's kit for 31. That's quite solid. And these are fairly fancy. What are the stats on them anyways? How do we look at stats? Oh, I see. So, it does give a decent amount of protectiveness, and it's got a 17 to charisma. No, it's got a, yeah, 17 to charisma. This one is even better on the charisma front. This, let's see. That's got a total of 24. Quite impressive. 23, 16. I mean, green actually looks kind of good on him. We don't exactly have the money for this one, though. That one looks not bad. Looks like everything's based off of, mixture of things. This one has actually quite decent charisma. That would bring us up to all the way to 23. That's impressive. But that is Gambison. Expensive and honestly made quilt coat from various fabric for all noble warriors. Cool. Yeah, we might want something like that. With a stab defense. Oh, the legs will actually protect quite a bit from the slash, stab, and blunt. Although it doesn't show. Okay, there we go. Now it shows you where the armor actually is going. So because we have such poor pants, these will actually give a substantially higher benefit, but only for our legs. Okay, this is definitely out of our price range. I mean, if we need to, we could sell what we have on. Or what we've got for these tools and such.
Next time then.
God bless.
We'll have to save up a little bit. One thing I would like to know is... what are the chances there's an alchemist here? Unfortunately, I think that is rather low. At least lower than I would like it to be. If we're going to get an alchemist, I mean, then we can start getting a lot of money with all the herbs and such that we've been gathering. How's that survival skill going? I have no idea the rate at which it goes up. Also, getting a bow would be very useful. And that way we could do a little bit of hunting. I mean, that would be mostly poaching. So, however legal that is, I couldn't be certain. Probably less than fully legal. But it would help. And I mean, doing a little bit more stealth this time would be fun. We were going into an agility build last time, but we didn't get a lot of stealth.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
I wouldn't mind trying it out. Okay, that'll be Survival 7. Apparently we already got Survival 6. I didn't realize that. I wonder if there's any option to repay her once we have more. Bara, because she really helped us out. Gave us a lot of info. Was just generally friendly to us, even when we were like half naked after coming out of the stocks.
Hail.
Okay, surely we can get something that's a little bit better than dandelion, right? Oh, grab some chamomile. Oh, are we still grabbing dandelion? There we go. That was probably dandelion as well. There we go. Have a meal. What else can we get? Can't exactly grab wheat. Thistle. Okay. Grab some of that. That's new. Grab some chamomile and more thistle. Nope, more dandelion. Missed. Is this something? No, it doesn't look like it. It's just a pretty flower. I'm not sure how illegal it looks to go over and pick those. I don't think picking herbs is a crime. People probably planted these.
Greetings to you.
Oh, there's an alchemy bench here. Nice. Where's Mutt? Poor guy. Got left behind. It's a housemaid. There's someone we could talk to about using the, Oh, let's not talk to that guy. Your first bench. This is the first alchemy bench you can call your own. Or you can return to Bozhena, Bozhena, Herbwoman. Try a food item. Cool. Condition is already kind of low. Oh, that was stuff that we had from a while back. Okay. Let's go ahead and try some alchemy. What kind of stuff can we make here? Let's see. Chamomile decoction. Helps sleep faster and, if good quality. Wine, 2 handfuls chamomile, a handful of sage. We don't have sage, I don't think. Surely we have more recipes, right? Oh. That was on a different save that we learned. Save your snaps recipes. Okay. Maybe I should make one of each potion here. Do a good job at making it. And then... yeah, then we'll see how much they're worth. Let's see, what does this need? Metals and belladonna. Can't make those. I don't have... I can't make any of this. Can I? Okay, we did grab a little bit of sage. A little bit. That's good. In that case, let's go ahead and prepare this. What does it say we need to do? Okay. Add chamomile, boil 1 turn. Grind the sage, add it to the cauldron. Then pour. Okay, is that prepared? Okay, we need wine. First ingredient. And then chamomile. We'll need 2 of them. Okay, we'll need to let it start boiling, and then turn sandglass. Okay, and as soon as that's done, we gotta take it off the heat. Okay, now grind the sage. 1 handful, add it to the cauldron. I'm hoping to get it perfect this time. They did make it much stricter in KCD II. KCD I, you could really cheat the system. Okay, we just drop this in. And that's good enough. Grab a vial. No need to distill. That should be it. Let's see, did we do it right? Chamomile brew. Price 25. It's not a strong chamomile brew.
Maybe I boiled that chamomile longer than I should have.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, so let's try it again. We can do better. Well, so wine. So we just need to do it slightly less now. And 2 chamomile. Now the question is, do I need to use the bellows? I don't think so. It doesn't say that I need to use bellows. So how about I just, as soon as it starts like bubbling, steaming, 1 turn, and then watch closely. As soon as it's up, get it out of there. There we go. Now sage. I could be doing it at the same time, but I don't trust myself to watch the sandglass and get it perfectly. Not get distracted. 1 sage. Vial. There we go. This time we didn't use the bellows, and we did it slightly shorter. That should work, right? Yeah, there we go. Strong chamomile potion. And we reached Alchemy 8 already and gained a perk point. Let's have a look at that. That's wonderful. Okay. So, we got a chamomile brew, strong chamomile brew, and a weak savior snacks. Oh, and that brews 3 of them? Did I already have one? Perhaps I already had one. It probably brews 2 for every potion. Okay. Because I believe I brewed 2 earlier for the quests that were strong. So I would have still had 1. We still have 7 sage total. And I'm looking for skills. Alchemy. There we go. Art of Preservation. Enthusiast. And Potion Seller. And either Secret of Equilibrium or Secret of Matter. Well, Secret of Equilibrium, you just gotta do it right. Secret of Matter gives you 50% extra potions every single time. I'm gonna go with that one. Healing potions heal 25% faster. Not more, but faster. Okay. You don't need to... Oh, I see. So you could get both Secret of Equilibrium and you could get Secret of Equilibrium 2, or you could mix and match them. See, if you wanted Secret of Equilibrium here, you could get Secret of Equilibrium, or Secret of Matter 2 and get the extra bonus. Very nice. Or you could stack the two bonuses. Secret of Secrets. If you follow the recipe precisely and your brewing time is perfect, you can brew potions of exceptional quality, which the ordinary herbalist can only dream of. Ooh. And I could get 3 extra with both Secrets of Matter? That sounds cool. And special powder. When using ammunition and powder of your own making, efficiency of firearms increases by 25% or 20%, and the weapon suffers less damage from firing. Not likely to do much of firearms, but we should definitely try it. Okay, I'm gonna grab a Secret of Matter right now. And I think I will go with Potion Cellar. For just the sheer production. Alright, and let's make the rest of the chamomile decoction here. Let's do this well. Practice it and get it right. Wine. Okay. And we'll want chamomile. Times 2. And then move down. Grab the stage. Nope. That didn't work. Apparently you can't turn the sand glass if you've got sage in your hand. Slightly wrong timing, so I'll put that up a little bit early. I tried to do too many things at once there. I should, instead of putting it back, I should have just put it in the mortar. That'd have been smarter. Try to do it quickly, but also correctly and efficiently. Let's see if we can do all that at once. How'd it go? Let's see. Please be strong. It's not. It was regular.
Did I boil that chamomile too long?
Oh, still too long. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, that was a shame. Okay, don't grab the sage after you do the boil. Just focus on the sand glass. Chamomile and sage, please. Okay. We'll definitely need to get some more recipes. Hopefully we can maybe trade for some recipes of things that we actually need, and maybe we'll get enough money to start getting maybe armor. Is that what we're looking for first? Did I put them in yet? Oh, I probably did. That sucks. I messed it up. Usually, like, in KCD I, the cauldron changed colors, so I assumed that I didn't make any because I was too focused on the conversation. That's a shame. do like how the animations are much smoother now. This should be better. I think this one's a good batch. See how it turns out. Very nice. That's a strong, and we got 4 of them too. Nice. Okay, that is wonderful. Did we? Yeah, we did. We got 4 of them. Was that how many we had? We had 3 already, which means I could have brewed 2. No. Okay, I gotta look to see how many we actually have on us. Okay, yeah, so we brewed 4 there. Yeah, we got 4 from that. That's good. These are worth 35 apiece. And that's only using... not using very many ingredients at all. I'd say that's quite good. Okay. Try this again. Let's see. Chamomile. Pear. Wine. Chamomile. 1. 2. Move down. And turn sandglass now. Sage. Mortar. I don't want to take too long with the pestle. And I'm not entirely sure what the timing is on that. On the pestle. I should have timed it. That'd have been smart. Go. And grab the vial. There we go. We're getting it consistently now. Wonderful. Chamomile. And sage. We could make 4 more. Okay. Should I try something risky? Put in chamomile. And you know what? Let's grab the sage while we're at it. Move down. Wait for that. Work on the pestle. Oh. Are we going to even be able to do this? No. That sucks. That's way too long. Okay. You can't put it down, is the issue. Yeah, that's not going to be good at all. At least it's worth something. Probably. Weak? Yeah. It's worth something.
Should I have boiled that sage on a smaller fire?
Okay. What was that for? Also, I should probably check how we're doing on other things. Like, How is our health? How is our energy and nourishment? Looks like we're doing pretty well, actually. Totally fine on food. We grabbed a couple weak ones there. Unfortunate. Right, I wanted to check out that perk. What kind of perk is it? Is it a alchemy level perk? Lab Dweller. The effects of potions and alcohol will last longer, and your eventual hangovers will be a little shorter. Cool. Just because we spent countless hours at the alchemist table. Just one of those hidden perks. I appreciate those. They're cool. Purple haze is interesting. Might be worthwhile. Heal 25% faster. I wonder if that also does increase the total amount that it heals. These are exclusive with Secret of Equilibrium. Well, the ones at the end. How many? I mean, we'll get one per point from level 10 every 2 level ups. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So we'll have 6 total perks to choose from. So we'll probably want Secret of Secrets and Secret of Matter. That's 2. We'll eventually also want Special Powder. It's 3. No, not Special Powder. Probably Purple Haze. 1 and 2. And then 2 more left. Either Water of Life, Water of Life, Dark Arts Apprentice, or Poison Specialist, depending on what we want from those. Okay. We can grab Purple Haze here. And then for the 12, we could grab Water of Life. 14, Secret of Matter. 16, Secret of Secrets. 18, Purple Haze 2. Good. Okay. So we know our alchemy, what we're doing with our alchemy this time. Nice. Craftsmanship. What's that? We get to build our own stuff? Ooh. I hope so. Can we build our own stuff? Maybe not. I hope we can actually learn proper smithing. Let's see. Craft has always been with man and is a showcase of his skill, activity, and ingenuity. It is also a source of joy. For few things surpass the satisfaction of one's own work. As your skill grows, it'll become easier to achieve a good result in a weapon sharpening or blacksmithing. We do get blacksmithing. And you'll be able to forge more advanced weapons. You'll also be able to repair higher quality items when maintaining your own equipment, and generally use fewer resources for repairs or laundry. You'll gain resource or experience by practicing the craft, blacksmithing, sharpening weapons, and using repair kits or washing clothes. So, essentially, it incorporates blacksmithing and maintenance skill together. So, there might also be a few things that we can craft, but I'm not sure. They've done such a great job moving from last game to this game. That's great. Okay. Scholarship. Okay. Not all that valuable. We'll come to that later. Lots of these skills will come to later. I want to finish off the rest of these, rest of the ones that we can grab here with the rest of our sage. Chamomile and sage. We can make 3 more batches. Let's hope we can get perfect every time, huh? Just needs a little bit of focus. That's all. And we'll grab a sage here. Put it in the mortar. It didn't really work last time, so Let's let this boil. Well, at least put the sage in there. No. Oh, bother. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I went to put it in somewhere. Can you have to put it in the dish? How does that work? Oh, bother. That's annoying. That's gonna be another weak one. Shouldn't be. But it was. Yep.
Should I have boiled that sage on a smaller fire?
I didn't realize that... Yeah, okay. Trying to rush it too much. Let's just do things the right... steps the right way here. I was trying to, like, weave different steps in, see if we could get any more, like, efficient that way. Sage? Yes, please. And the sage that I put in the mortar disappeared from last craft. And now we don't have one showing up. Oh. Wait, I have to press confirm. I may lose some materials. What do you mean? I'm confused. Where did our sage go? Sure. I have no idea. No idea what happened to the sage. Here's hoping that we still have one to use. Yeah, I kind of botched that the last two sage. Where is the sage? Why is it not showing up? Is it like an issue with like the dish or something? There's no sage to grab from. Sure. Alright. I guess I messed up the last 3 sage. And I've got no idea where to find more. Looks like that's gonna be it for the rest of our alchemy work. That's a shame. I mean, I guess I'm learning. That would have been bugging me like crazy if I didn't at least try it. To see if I could do things a different way. And now I just need to find out who I can actually sell some of these things to. Hello. You're not interested in talking to me? Okay. An apothecary's herb garden. Mint. Comfrey. Hey, we can take this stuff? Thank you. Survival 8. And we get a perk point. Yay! Oh, I suppose we should be grabbing those right away. Perk points. Skills. Survival. On the poacher's trail. No. Flower power. Yes. Wander. No. What do we want here? If we started at 6, no, if we started at 5, get 1 perk point every 2 levels. We got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 8 total perks that we can grab. Means, okay, we'll want this one, this one, this one, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You really gotta be... we're not gonna be much of a hunter if we're gonna grab all of those perks, huh? Which means no flower power. Okay, is it really ever every other level up? Maybe I'll look at our codex. Do we got any tutorial stuff? Maybe it's not here. Journal. Inventory. Player. Stats. Corpses looted 1. Civilians killed 7. We did that? Did I? Nah. Combos? We can gain more combos as we go along. Yeah, there's up to 9 combos on the sword. Ooh. I thought there wasn't gonna be any more. That's exciting. I still haven't figured out perks. Player. Skills. How do I know when I get perk points? Usually they tell you. At least they did in the last game. It is just one every level. Or every second level, it would seem. And is 20 the max? That's my guess. I mean, we could skip Heartseeker if we don't want to go with the, if we don't want to be doing any of the stealth archery. I mean, you don't really need stealth archery. I mean, you don't even need stealth for this. This is just archery in general. Lucky Find would be nice. Not necessary. Doesn't help our stats. So perhaps we go with something like Leg Day and one other for our early perks. Flower power? Probably. Probably. Selling herbs, game, and hides for double the price, though? I know I went back earlier. Ah, drink water. I haven't seen you on the channel. Welcome, welcome. Are you new to KCD? If not, then hopefully you've got some info for me. And if so, then welcome, and I hope you're enjoying the release of the new game. Let's see. On the Poacher's Trail or Flower Power? Either way, probably want to wait a bit for those. I mean, I'd love to sell them, or sell all of these. But at the same time, probably store them, dry them, and use them for making potions, which I can then sell for much more, right? I mean, it would take a long time to craft those potions if I did it that way. Ah, mint and ivrite together. Mint is always the really hard one to spot. Yeah, I can't really, I don't really notice mint when I'm picking it. Really hard to see unless you've got the thing saying, look, you have mint here. These red flowers, anything? Maybe not. Got some comfrey seeds that blew off to the side here. Those are some tall dandelions. We got some marigold over here as well. Probably got a few dandelions, huh? Got some thistle. Yeah, good luck on finding any more mint. It's so hard to pin down. Is it similar? As your skill grows, you like pick up more in an area? Well, this should definitely be illegal, taking all their flower gardens. But I'll make the most of it. Dandelion is much... I mean, I guess it makes sense. I was gonna say it's really popular, it's all over the place. At the same time, in the last games, like, nettles were just everywhere. Seems like dandelion is a little bit more popular, at least in this area, than KCD I was. They had the odd grassy field that had it. Wonder what they have outside of the city. They always had, or outside of town. They always had very nice flowers outside. Ooh. Okay, there's some nettle. Grab some of that. Survival 9. I wonder if you get a extra vitality like you do from KCD 1 for just picking so many nettle. It's fun. Like +1 vitality perk. Why? Because you've touched so many nettles that you're used to the poison by now. Which is That's why I'm gonna keep on picking nettle, and hopefully I get it. I wonder if it's based on the amount of nettle you can collect. If it is, it might be over 100. I mean, I've collected more than 100 now. I mean, it could be the amount of times that you've been down to collect it, but I don't know about that. Maybe they just didn't include the perk. Curious to find out, though. Wormwood. Ah, that does look the same. Now we kind of look, or know what we're looking for, huh? No more wormwood, but we do have poppy. Eye braid earlier is what we were missing. Sorry for walking in the bed. Could grab some thistle. Definitely want to grab some poppy. Oh no, not eyebright. Was it eyebright? That what it took to get the... I'm not remembering. It's not anything, huh? Savor snaps. Trying to remember what it took. It might have been eyebright. I don't think I can check without a book in front of me, though. Okay. Materials. Got lots of them. Lots and lots. Lots and lots and lots. Even got some cattails here. I learned of baptism. Okay. Can't get much out of most of these flowers. Marigold would be good. If we can get a marigold decoction recipe, that would be very nice. I suppose I'll need to talk to the apothecary here, huh? See what kind of trades we can do. Not likely to be using all of these. Not anytime soon. More nettle. Still haven't gotten the perk. Oh, little purple flowers. Sage. Oh, that's what the sage looks like. Little purple flowers. Nice. That means we can start making more of the chamomile. If we find the little purple flowers. That's comfrey. Wrong purple flowers. I wonder if they regrow eventually. It's a thought.
greetings to you.
I think I already picked all the ones over here. All the herbs. Okay. Definitely got a lot of chamomile now. I wonder how Sir Hans is faring. Now that he had a little bit of time to hopefully cool off. Or puppy. I'd really like more sage, though. For now, at least. Find more, that'll be wonderful. No idea if and where I'm gonna find it, so. Yeah, we can't exactly make the chamomile decoction, whatever it's called, if we do not have sage. Of course, it's probably purchasable. You know what? Maybe it gives me a little insights. Let's see. Sage. Looks like we've got how many sage? 2 sage. Pastures and hillsides. Pastures and hillsides, huh? Like that. Found sage. Nice. Lots of it here. Should be able to make a ton of potions with that one. Or with all that. Did we miss any? There's one. Some may not be fully developed yet or something. Ah, and more wormwood. We don't have really any of that, so we could have grabbed some while we're here. Then we can take it all to the dryer. And hopefully save it for another day. We'll see how long it actually lasts for. Which makes it possibly likely that we could get a better price for it if we just sell it right out. Which I would love to get that perk for, but I don't think that's the right move. I think we should be grabbing more useful perks than one that just gives us a little bit of cash. We'll be able to get cash in other ways. And 100% more probably isn't all that much more with the price that these herbs probably go for. Alright, time to start heading back. Oh, St. John's wort. That's a new herb that we don't have. There's another one. Maybe we should pick a couple of them up before we head out then. It's eyebright. Can't grab the St. John's wort yet. Isn't that the yellow flowers? Or is it a specific yellow flower? Like this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, well, we probably have more than enough herbs for now. We definitely do. But it was a good grab. Looks like we've got plenty now. Wormwood. Didn't find any more St. John's wort. Still not entirely sure what they look like. I thought it was like these, but it seems to be different. Maybe they're smaller flowers? Maybe they're not yellow at all and I just missaw. Okay. I wonder if they did something crazy like putting up the amount of nettle to like 1,000 or more needed for the perk. Maybe I should do some research on that one. Is there a nettle perk in KCD II? Is that not St. John's wort? Keep thinking it is. Leading me astray. Well, now, wherever I wander to, I should probably get back and,
We could have been together in this life too.
Don't even start. We've been over this 100 times.
You'll go to confession and donate some money to the church. Got that? Or I'll end up in the kingdom of heaven by myself and on the shelf.
All right, I will, but I've got to go now. If my wife saw us, I'd be in deep shit.
All right.
oh bother.
How about a kiss farewell?
Are you serious? What about my marriage vows?
You made a fool of yourself, Mike. What am I
Here we
supposed
are.
to do then? You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you. Oh, the priest.
Alright, let's stay away from that guy. He's gonna cause us trouble. Very possibly. Okay, well, where did we go for the herbalism? Oh, carpenter, furniture, joiners. Didn't expect to run into this. Carts and wagons. Oh, look at that. They had a whole sage garden. And chamomile too. Definitely need to check what kind of potions are even good in this game. Maybe some of the ones from last game as well. We'll definitely want to learn like things like marigold decoction. That'll be a must. Maybe some other things. Bard potion is only really good if you know you're going to be going up into a speech thing ahead of time. I'd definitely like to see if what the difference in price-wise is between fresh and dried herbs. Like selling price. That'd be good to know. Survival 11. Progress.
Thirsty.
Huh? What are you? Leave that door alone, will you?
Oh, blue trespass private property. They'll tell you to leave. If you stay, they'll get angry.
Get out of
and
here.
such. I have a question for you, sir. Are you a merchant?
Clear off.
Okay, he doesn't like me. Couldn't tell you why. Not in the slightest. Try a food item. I should dry this one sage. Okay, the sage is actually worth a decent penny. So is wormwood, actually. Nettle is worthless. No one will buy nettle. Although people will buy dandelion. Okay, for the sake of it, sage. Fresh sage is actually at 1.1. I'm going to dry you. I can't see what's happening. Okay, so part of the sage got dried sage. Now let's look. Oh. It has the same value. And it resets its durability all the way to 100. I want to actually look at alchemy tutorial again. Where am I looking for that? Codex. Alchemy? Apothecaries. Ah, there we go. tells me a lot about the history of it and that kind of info, but not actual tutorial stuff. Is there any way to rewatch the tutorial? Ah. Oh, Belladonna, that's what we needed for the saver snaps. Crafting. We've crafted these. It tells you all of the stuff we need to know. Good. Saver snaps needs Belladonna. Very cool. Sleep heals you faster, and if good quality, energy replenishes faster while sleeping. Saves the game, and if good quality, boosts strength, vitality, and agility. Oh, didn't know that. That's useful. In an infusion, it's good to soothe the stomach as well as evil thoughts. Combined with the wrong herb, it induces sleep too deep. For better and quiet sleep, it is well to drink a weak infusion before bed. Nice chamomile tea. A few things I haven't found yet. Essentially, if you want to sell your herbs, try them all first, and then they'll be 100% durability again. That's useful. And they don't seem to mind all that much if your herbs aren't optimal when you're actually using them. Okay. I wonder if there is a merchant here, and how to tell when there's a merchant. Do we end up getting a like a little notice or marker for where the other shop was? That was a bit too early. Whoops. Well, that was odd. Usually you see a smoke from it. I wasn't seeing a smoke at all. Okay, well, here's hoping I'm doing this right. It might not be perfect. It's probably not perfect. Oh, it was. Hey, there we go. And that's Alchemy 10. Which means, what do we get? Extra perk? I forget. What do we got? That would be Purple Haze. Okay. Oh, did I do the math on these ones? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Possible 5, 6, 7. And then 1 left being between Water of Life, Poison Specialist, Enthusiast, Art of Preservation. Or Dark Arts Apprentice. In that case, we can definitely grab a Purple Haze. I guess we'll need the wine first. Better. Okay. That'll be 2. That'll boil a little bit. Ah, there we go. There's the proper steam. And the mortar. Mortar and pestle. Toss it in. It's all ground up. That should be another batch of strong potions. Oh. No, it wasn't.
Maybe I boiled that chamomile longer than I should have.
Oh, that's a shame. We could be here with for a long time with the amount of herbs that we grabbed. Definitely should be careful about that. Not making too many. Well, we do need to find a place to sell them, huh? That's kind of important. Okay, that should be perfect. Nice. Much better. Okay. This is gonna be the last one for now. Let's make it count. Chamomile and sage. 2 chamomile. Boil 1 turn. Try and sage. And pork. That might have been a touch too early. That should be fine though. They did a good job with the realism of the alchemy. It's cool. Some people don't like the hassle of it, but it's got its own charm. I mean, I would love to be able to just sit in the tavern and play dice all day, but you guys probably aren't all that interested. Do you just like a dice-only stream? I wouldn't mind. Okay, that'll bring us to Alchemy 11. I'm gonna take a step back and figure out what we want to do next. Ooh. Dark. Have you ever found a torch yet? Good, I did find a torch. Holding one no longer activates torch. I have torch equipped. How does one activate torch again? Belt? Something rather. Q. B for belt. I don't remember. I remember I got a tutorial for it, but I got no idea. Is this the one? No, it's not. I mean, it counts as part of the outfit. But I don't remember how to... Anyone know how to use a torch? Usually it was like, hold one. I mean, I don't want to go outside because it's kind of illegal to not have a torch. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Not knowing how to use a torch. Okay. R and... Oh, T is time skip. R is torch. Okay. That'll do for me. Managed to figure it out.
God bless.
Oh, would this be the alchemy shop? If so, we should probably wait. Probably wait until morning, huh? Head to the alchemy shop. Except I still don't know where to grab a bed. With our 5 groschen. Is that even enough for a single night?
Bless you.
What was that?
Okay, not supposed to go in there. I thought I was over by the tavern. Yeah, let's rest here. I'm going to get
This place is off limits to you.
Oh.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property.
Oh,
You'll
bother.
pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Well, that's awkward. So, committing crimes has consequences. If you get caught by the guards, they'll want to punish you. You then have several options: to pay the fine, accept punishment, convince the guard, or run away. F will display a list of all your crimes. Acceptance of punishment, depending on the consequences. Pillory. Spend a few days in the pillory. The public humiliation will make it temporarily difficult for you to deal with people. Caning will take a toll on your health, make you weaker for some time. Branding. Executioner branded you on the neck. Until the wound heals, people will treat you like a criminal and an outcast. Yikes. And then it leaves a scar. Execution is reserved as punishment for the most severe crimes and will spell out the end of your earthly pilgrimage. Only a recently branded criminal can be executed. Fair enough. Really? 25 groschen? I don't have enough money.
Look.
Please.
Can you keep a secret?
Please work.
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No. What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right then, I'll turn a blind eye. Just this once.
Lost reputation.
That's taken care of.
But we really just knocked him off of that. That was the greatest off the spur decision. That's impressive. Well done, Henry. Like, that was such a creative, that was cool. Still doing relatively fine on energy. Not for food. We need to find a place to sleep. And we need to get a little bit of food. They'll have all the food locked up, though. Oh boy, it's raining. smokehouse. You can smoke food. And play dice. Ah, there's the dice board. Yeah, I was told that I could sleep there, but I don't know where I could really sleep. I'm gonna assume that there's no room in this table. I forgot what I was told on where I could sleep. I mostly just wanted to pass the time. Discovered a traitor. Don't really know where in the world I am though, because it's dark. Very dark. Okay, so what did we learn here? Got an alchemy bench over there, and a drying rack, and a sharpening wheel, and a carpenter. Another alchemy bench, and the apothecary, an herb garden, Troskowitz, a trader across the road, drive, tavern, dice, smokehouse, nest, and no place to rest my head. Well, I don't even know how much room costs per night. It might be 5, it might be 25.
Nothing good about you.
Oh, that was a trespassing thing again? Yeah, I have no idea where I could even consider sleeping.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, though.
Hey, we gain a reputation by that guard just by making small talk. Hey, it's a pig walking around. Do I have to sleep with the pigs? Can I sleep with the pigs? Do I just have like a 0 comfort bed? Or do I have to pass the time without getting any rest? That's a lot of firewood. Well done, guys. Oh, now there's a little patch of hay. Did I not use that? Look how comfy this would be. Look, it'd be so comfy. We could just sleep there for a few hours. And I'd probably wake up to, like, horses trying to eat me or something, but... He even got some apiaries, so... Have I been awake all this time? What time is it? Do I have a clock? Good question. Do I have a clock? How do I know when it's daytime and nighttime? Probably by pressing T. It's 5 in the morning. Better eat something and fast.
I'll scream. Maybe we could sneak in some wine next time. That would be
Yeah, I don't know where to find food. A little bit harder to grab anything free over here, huh? There's the little bed. Now I need food first, though. Spent all night just looking for a place to sleep. I'm pretty sure my chamomile brew... Actually, it would. The weak one actually gives more nourishment. For 1 day, sleep will heal you 3 times faster. And restore energy 2 times faster. Okay. Nourishment. We got a little nourishment.
Keep the peace. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be. I'm mostly just finding out where I'm not supposed to be.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullets when it
Hard to put away the torch? Torches don't really have much of a durability, huh? Alright, let's see if I can borrow this hut. For a little bit of shut-eye. Looks like a comfier bed than elsewhere. Please don't get in trouble. Energy's up to 82. Nourishment's doing okay. I think we're fine here. Good news. That's what I like to hear. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and chat again with the apothecary. Let's see if we can do any trading. You open yet? Knock knock.
Keep close
Hello.
to the others. It's not safe here.
Let's have a chat. What are the prices of some of these things? On the composition of alchemy. Let's have a look. Skill book on alchemy. And we got chamomile decoction recipe already. We know that one. Increase stamina, increase regeneration if good quality. Huh. Reduces nourishment and cures food poisoning. In better quality will cure any poison. And in better qualities, it'll also increase vitality. Uh, Cures or reduces drunkenness. The lion will increase charisma. That's a perfume. Recipe for marigold decoction. Love to get it. Helps against cures or helps against hangovers. Cures it immediately if good quality. More perfume. Recipe for soap. You can't wash your own clothes without soap. Good to know. And there is some belladonna there. And some soap. Mix of fat, ash, and who knows what else. It works wonders on dirty clothes. So there are all of the things that we might need here. I suppose I should grab a little bit of belladonna. But not too much. I'll grab 2 of them. And what can I sell here? I could sell these. They don't want much for them, though. Okay. And should I sell some weak ones as well? Okay, we'll also sell these. And we'll sell one of them as well. We'll keep some of the weak chamomile brews. We'll keep one of them. Anything that I got a little too much of? Dandelion, perhaps? Okay. Yeah. Let's grab lots of this stuff. Oh. Remove from basket because we can dry it and then sell it for more, right? Or at least for full price. I think that's what I understood earlier. And it seems to last much, much longer when dried. Very nice. Okay. Buying. Oh, I'm selling 206 worth. Buying 7.6. That's pretty good. In that case, we could definitely feel free to buy a little more, huh? Well, let's see what we can get. Definitely want to get that marigold decoction. And we'll wait for that skill book.
Word about the price.
Warum nicht?
Okay, it looks like they changed it up a little bit. Haggling will allow you to influence the price you buy or sell items for. Select your offer on the scale and confirm it. W and S to change the offer, E to confirm. Trader will either accept or counteroffer. During the haggling process, their impatience level will increase, and if the indicator fills up, you'll temporarily lose interest in haggling. The bolder your offer, the more his impatience will grow. Successful transaction will raise your reputation, unsuccessful will lower it.
Is this enough?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more.
How's this?
We're nearly there. Just
Okay.
lower your price a bit more.
Now we want to match his price, right?
Nein, so bestimmt nicht.
Ah,
I'm done haggling with
come
you.
on. You wouldn't go the extra 5. I dropped it there. I figured it would be safe. And because it reduced the reputation, I now have to pay 27.5. Oh, that sucks.
What can you do? Was brauchst du? How can I help?
Okay. That really sucks. What about speech skill? Didn't we have some things for speech? Silver tongue for talking with the merchants. Let's go through the speech things. Polished wares. 10% more money for selling things in near perfect condition. +4 speech bonus when haggling. Potions, herbs, recipes, books, and other related items buy and sell at 10% better prices. Okay, that could be very useful. That would be very useful, yes. Weapons, armor, and clothing at a 10% better price. Both of those are solid. Hustler. Easier to sell stolen goods. And if you succeed, gain stealth and thievery experience. That's cool. Jack of all trades. +2 bonus to skill checks. And twice the amount of experience from these skill checks. Oh. What skill checks? I'm not sure what that's asking about. Battle cry during combat, 10% more damage. Lasts for 20 seconds. Ladies man. Dealing with woman, +2 bonus on all skill checks. 15% discount on purchases. 25% discount on bathhouse services. Dreaded warrior. If you use a battle cry to fight, will not only give you courage, but will put fear into your enemy's veins. Morale will decrease, more likely to give up, run away, or find it harder to fight you. Final offer. Useful, but a little bit late coming in at level 16. Battle Cry 2. 15% more damage for 20 seconds. And Dreaded Warrior, even more powerful. And Partner in Crime. Sell stolen goods to anyone without fear of detection. I see. Which ones are we wanting here? And how many do we get? It's going to be a 2 per again here, right? Yes. So, we'll likely want out of the mystic arts and artisan and silver tongue. Yes. That's 3, and if we have 8 like the other ones, um, jack of all trades just sounds really solid. Uh, battle cry, dreaded warrior. I mean, battle cry sounds really cool too. Final offer, and maybe a dreaded warrior. Or hustler. Maybe not hustler. Maybe polished wares. But later, perhaps. That's tough. I'm not exactly sure what the silver tongue will do. But I'm not a huge fan of polished wares right now. I think we need to grab silver tongue for the haggling. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we kind of failed our haggling earlier. Okay. Ooh. Yes, please. Survival 10 gives us leg day. We'll learn that one in an instant. Don't need to ask. We're just grabbing it. The other ones we'll decide on later. Probably of a small or lower priority for the other ones. Horsemanship. Melee attacks from horseback cost 15% less stamina and harder for enemies to unseat you. Or repairs of the cobbler's kit will be more efficient. Because you know pouches and satchels, +1 bonus on thievery skill if you pick pockets. Oh. Yes. I did not expect to see that. That's kind of like a mix of maintenance and thievery skills. Really interesting. Good start. Towering menace. Ride like the wind. So many cool perks that they made. I'm so glad that they changed up the perk system. Really looking forward to it. And the skills look so cool. Okay. Well, I'm really looking forward to learning more. I wanted to thank you all for joining us today. We've got a lot still left to do, lots left to learn. We're only just beginning. If you guys know anything about the skill points, anything about the perks, or if you have any preferences, please do tell me. I would love to see and love to chat with you on stream or otherwise. And yeah, if you've got some suggestions, let me know, and I'd be glad to figure things out with you guys. Oh, is it? Are we supposed to be using dried herbs for this? Is it better with non-dried herbs? I don't even know. If I need to pick more herbs, that's fine. I'm just going to dry them all and see how it works. Then I'm going to sell them. There we go. Okay. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. I will pop into...
Awful things have been happening here.
Maybe I'll come back to him later. We've got some chatting to do, him and I, about prices. That was unfortunate. That'll be survival 12. Didn't we just hit level 11? Nice. Okay, we'll look at survival 12. Heartseeker and Leshy. Oh, nope. Google's trying to talk to me here. Yeah, these are going to be some really cool perks here, both of these. Might grab both of them at once here. Lucky Find would be interesting, considering we're going to be doing all the herb looking for all the herbs. Heartseeker gives 10% more damage to bows, or specifically, probably bows, crossbows, and guns. Probably. This gives you faster stamina recovery in the forest, and strength, vitality, and agility increased by 1, and stealth increased by 2. That would be great, especially because bandit fights will happen there. Master Fletcher. I mean, there's a lot of good options here. We'll just have to figure out what kind of gameplay we're going to want. And we'll do that next time. Thank you all again for joining us. I figured we'd go late today, and yeah, boy did we. I mean, 3.5 hour stream, not bad. We started pretty late today, so I wanted to make sure that you guys got your fix of KCD II. It's been a wonderful, wonderfully designed game. It's looking better and better the more we play it. So, looking forward to sharing it and experiencing more with you. I hope to see you all next time. So we'll be back on next Wednesday for more KCD II. And if you're interested, we'll also be doing some Conan Exiles. Our last 2 streams, I believe, we've got for Conan this Friday and next Friday. All of our streams are going to be from about 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Or Central Daylight Time, whichever one we're on right now. We'll figure that out. It's 1:15 right now. I'm going to go to bed. I hope you all enjoyed. And, as always, everyone, thank you. And a thank you again to James, Bob, and a welcome to Drinkwater, new person to our channel. Glad to have you all here, and thanks for popping into the chat. As always, everyone, good night, and farewell.